I'm making this video for every Pakistani student who has done their bachelor's or master's and now they're thinking what they'll do next, like a PhD or a master's, and who are overthinking. Let me tell you something clearly that in today's world, now there is no excuse why you are not succeeding in life. You are living in the most powerful time in human history, not because of money, not because of connections, but because of access. Access to AI, access to ChatGPT, access to Gemini. What earlier required years now takes weeks. So I'll tell you what to do. Choose one field. For example, if you're in electrical engineering, choose antenna design, power systems, machine learning, semiconductor, control system, because here depth creates opportunity. Not like if you're interested in every subject, then you cannot go deep into one subject. Step 2, that in Pakistan, I think especially like I am from a small, not small, but Multan University. So the most important thing is start reading research papers. Yes, they feel difficult. You won't understand anything, but that's normal. But here's the difference between your generation and the previous one. You have ChatGPT. You can literally take a research paper, paste it, and say, explain this to me like a beginner. You can take one equation and ask, what does this mean physically? And there's some AI who where you just give the link of a paper and it will give you the summary and detailed summary of the paper. You do not need to go through the whole paper. You in paid ChatGPT, you can open live camera, show your handwritten notes or your lecture, and ChatGPT will explain it one by one in extreme detail for you. Think about this. Earlier students, like I'm not talking about exceptional students, but weak students will have to struggle for weeks to understand concepts. But now you can study 24/7. You have a free 24/7 tutor. Step 3. As you read research papers, pattern will start forming. You will begin understanding what problem researchers are facing, what method they're using, what topics are trending. This is how you move from student mind to a researcher mind. And now what is the next step? Open Google, search whatever field you have selected, like antenna design, machine learning, search antenna design professors, Canada or specific Canadian university like antenna design, Carleton University, antenna design, U Ottawa. Gemini or ChatGPT will give you very refined results, like exact professors you can send an email to. And you'll find hundreds and hundreds of professors. Go to their profiles, read what they are working on, match it with what you're interested in, and now start emailing. Previously, like people would say, what should I write? How should I write the email? Write a simple email. If you don't know, if you can use ChatGPT. But it shouldn't be a generic email. Like first tell ChatGPT what your interest is and give ChatGPT a direction. Like it shouldn't look like just a computer generated email. Step 5. Build your profile. You can start writing review paper just with the help of ChatGPT. You can summarize existing research papers, you can create small projects using MATLAB, or if it's antenna design, then you can use CST, HFSS, and again, if you don't know how to use any software, use ChatGPT. Any code, anything Like I struggle with MATLAB, but now MATLAB just ChatGPT just gave me the code for MATLAB. And I will I have observed so many students in Pakistan say there are no opportunities in Pakistan. Like this would have been true before, but today the opportunity is in your hand. Now, English is not a problem. Writing an email is not a problem. You can send hundred of emails every day. Your future is in your hands. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, and start. And yes, there is something very important that I want to add, that students in Pakistan, I don't think they have such a clear idea, that they think that only PhD is funded in Canada, which is mostly true. But there are two pathways. There are two kinds of masters here: MASc and MEng. MASc in electrical engineering would be a research-based degree, research-based masters. And if you have like two conference papers or some research proof, then you can get a funded masters in Canada. Like, and there would be a TA opportunity with it. You can basically, you are a teacher assistant, checking assignments, checking quiz, conducting tutorials. That's it. And like, you can manage your finance by doing some other odd jobs with it. So in MSc you have to write a thesis, and it's only, I think it's a 5-course degree. So now I would say, think about this. If you prepare yourself properly, if you build a research profile, write some research papers, you don't have to wait for PhD. You can apply for a funded MSc, and I would say start using AI now and apply. Don't think. Now, thinking is useless in this era of AI. Just act. Write an email, send it to professors.